The world out there's a circus on fire, with panicked clowns tripping over each other in the flickering glow of a dying city. Sirens scream like the cackle of fate, echoing through crumbling streets where self-proclaimed stars live stream their own breakdowns, mascara running like black rivers down their fake faces. The leaders? Oh, they're hiding in the shadows, muttering empty promises like puppets with cut strings. But you stand there under Gotham's hazy neon glow, your grin sharp as a switchblade, eyes gleaming like you've already read the last page of this doomed script. You warn them, scrawling prophecies in blood and smoke across their perfect little walls. But they called you crazy, a ghost haunting nightmares they refused to face. Now, as their world shatters like glass under your boots, you don't run, you don't cry, you don't beg. You grin, a cruel, perfect grin, dancing on the ashes of illusions they worshipped, like a king of chaos, like a curse come to life. Gotham's burning, but not with any ordinary fire. It's a circus of madness, where nameless clowns stumble and fall on a stage, choked with smoke and debris. The sirens wail like my own hyena laugh, ringing through dark alleys where social media stars live stream their collapse, faces smeared like the makeup of a washed-up joker. The suits, who once strutted on their high pedestals, decked out in polished lies, now cower in the dark, whispering tired promises like lines from a flop comedy show. The crowd, they're out there, clawing at the scraps of their delusions, like rats gnawing on torn tickets to a circus that's already gone bust. But you stand under Gotham's flickering neon, a true joker, your grin sharp as a blade, eyes blazing like twin gems in a storm. You don't panic, you don't bolt. You're the ringmaster of this freak show, the one who saw the end coming while they juggled their lies. They called you nuts, but now Gotham's kneeling to your laugh. You tried to warn them, didn't you? Like a joker in the heart of Gotham Square. You painted prophecies in crimson spray paint and smoke, pointing out the cracks in the shiny world they called reality. But they sneered, called you a buzzkill, a clown with a grin too wide and eyes too sharp. Too crazy, they laughed, sipping cocktails under fake neon glow. Too dangerous, they whispered, as the ground beneath them started to quake. But you didn't need their spotlight, didn't need their applause. In the shadows of Gotham's alleys, you sharpened your mind, forged your soul through nights of mockery and exile. You felt the collapse coming, not from some crystal ball, but from the cackle in your head, from the pulse of a heart that's danced with chaos before. They drowned in their lullabies of lies, but you learned to waltz with demons, braided your hair with the barbed wire of truth, and built a throne from the wreckage of the world they tossed aside. You're not just a clown, you're the curse Gotham can't escape. You didn't just walk through the dark, you invited it in, let it soak into your blood, your bones. Every sneer, every eye roll, every time they called you crazy or paranoid, you turned into gunpowder, ready to spark your own inferno. You faced hells they wouldn't dare dream of, and came out with scars that tell stories they'll never get. You didn't just survive chaos, you made it your stage, dancing on ashes with a grin sharp as a razor, eyes gleaming like Gotham's neon reflected in a downpour. They want to steal your grin, but sweetheart, that's not something you can jack. It's forged in the nights you swallowed screams, in the days you stood alone, while crowds laughed in your face. You're no victim. You're the Joker, the one who laughs when the curtain falls, the one who makes Gotham tremble under its own lights. You didn't just rise. You're the fire, the cackle, the storm they never saw coming. They're out there, stumbling through Gotham's busted circus, begging for answers from dead screens, from hashtags that fizzled out, from leaders who mumble like puppets with no strings left. They scream, clawing at the scraps of their old world, as if that'll save them from the fire they lit themselves. They're stars, live-stream tears, but nobody's watching. Their audience is too busy running from their own shadows. They want your grin, your calm, but that's forged in fire and blood. Something they'll never touch. You stand there, a joker at the center of the stage, not a scratch, not a blink, like chaos is your home. They called you crazy, but now they're crumbling in the circus they mocked. You're not a spectator. You're the clown holding the last card, the one who shuts Gotham up when you walk in. They want a lifeline, but you hand them a mirror, forcing them to face their own fake clown faces. You owe them nothing, not a grin, not a glance, not even a shadow. Because you're not just the Joker, you're the nightmare Gotham can't wake up from. Gotham's burned to ash, and there you stand, your grin sharp as a razor, eyes gleaming like neon reflecting off blood-soaked alleys. They, the ones who mocked you, who called you a deranged clown, are staggering through their ruined circus, begging for scraps of illusions to patch their broken world. But you don't lift a hand. You don't toss a rope. You just grin, a cruel, perfect grin, like you wrote this script ages ago and now the final curtain's dropping. They whisper your name like a curse they don't believe in, but you don't need curses or prayers. You're the fire that torched their illusions, the laugh echoing through shattered streets, the prophecy that grew teeth and tore into those who laughed at you. Let them rebuild from the rubble. Let them tape their dreams back together with tears and duct tape. You don't care. You're not part of their world anymore. You're the Joker, dancing in the storm, crowned with the thorns of truth, silencing Gotham with every step you take. You didn't just survive chaos. You turned it into a throne, a stage, an undying grin. Sit back, strike a match, and let Gotham's neon light up the ending you wrote. Not redemption, but ascension, brutal and free, of a clown who never bows.